Testing, testing.
Yeah, no kidding. We will see how this goes. I think it'll be okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I can hear your voice on the other end here. Forgot to mute my computer. So, are you doing the eclipse thing?
Yes, actually.
Cool.
I'm actually looks like I'm going to be doing something very similar to you. I've got a paper and a circle template out.
I have the old pot lid.
Oh, you're like ghetto over there.
I am ghetto, but I embrace that. I am indeed ghetto.
All right. Let's start with the basics. Can I trace a circle?
You can do it. I have faith in you.
You've got faith of the heart.
Exactly.
What's that from?
I don't know.
You don't? Oh, Jessica.
Am I just always the biggest disappointment to you?
I mean, not always. It's
What's
not an
that from?
always often thing.
What is it from?
It's the terrible song to that opening of that Star Trek Enterprise series
Oh,
with Scott
I haven't.
Bakula.
I honestly haven't seen that.
I mean, it got canceled only like, I don't know, 4 seasons into it and kind of killed Star Trek for a while. It had a terrible opening theme song. So, it's been early 2000s. You know, let's see. What's your excuse? Yo yo. Let's see. Yeah, going straight to pen. No pencil on paper today. Yeah, be jealous. You were like, you know what? I'm not gonna. Zorro the Minority Hunter. What a name.
Ooh, my goodness.
Not sure how to react to that, but I like it. I don't know what that says about me.
I don't know what it says about you either. And I don't know if I can be on your channel anymore.
I know.
I'm just kidding. As if I have a reputation of any kind.
There's Gate, and he's like, I see 10 people watching. I want to see 10 likes, people.
Hell yes. Agreed.
So Zorro the Minority Hunter asks, what are we drawing? So we have a Discord where we talk about themes and possible things, and somebody brought up the idea of doing something relating to like the eclipse or something, like, you know. So I'm just gonna draw like a basic moon. See, I'm done. It's over. Stream.
With a naked chick.
I mean, oh, you make me sound so basic. Also, good idea.
Will there be a naked girl?
No. Well, there was.
Wow.
Now I might just to show you that.
That what?
Just to shut.
Just to show me that I'm right?
Gaten's like, it was this guy, pointing a little arrow to himself, like the one who suggested this.
Oh, yes, it was. You have great ideas, Aiden. I think.
Part of the reason I'm doing it this way is, it's a moon, so it's going to be a lot. It's in space, so a lot of black. Um, I've got this bottle
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going through, and it's getting down to the bottom of it, and it's kind of not the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little thicker and a little bit scuzzier ink, so I'm kind of wanting to just use it up.
Mm,
So
I get you.
so I'm like, flop up a lot of ink around. Jai deep there. A very says, "Is this you talking?" I mean, I guess I'm not sure how to answer that question. Is who you?
Is this you, Robert?
I mean, who else would it be? Maybe,
I don't know.
maybe the creator of the channel, Rob Norton, is you, and we've been fooling everybody.
That is just not the case. I think everybody knows that based upon my terrible knowledge of comic books. This would not be possible that would be the case.
Someone saying, I think, responding to how you said he's got good ideas, and he's like, perhaps only if I had good follow through.
That also sounds a lot like me. Mm-hmm. Actually, might do. Debating if I want to cut this off. I do. Actually, gonna cut this off. Have this start here instead. Remember that chocolate drink Yoo-hoo? Is that still being sold? I'm not sure. I hope so.
You'd be very disappointed if it's a thing of the past.
Dude, it was. I remember I had some friends, and I would go to their house. I actually had some friends.
Hard to believe.
It is a little bit hard to believe. And I would go to their house, and one of the kids just loved Yoo-hoo, and so he'd always have a case of it. I thought it was a little bit weird, but I was like, well, yeah, that's cool, I guess.
Did they share?
Oh yeah. What if plot twist? I did a naked chick.
You have before. It's not like you've never.
Where I was like, I just want to say that I'm not the only one who draws naked chicks.
Right? Well, you're making me sound like a sleazeball over here.
Mm, maybe a little bit.
A little.
I apologize.
Don't apologize if you don't really mean it.
Okay, I don't apologize then.
Actually, in that case, I take it right back.
I feel like my internet's doing pretty good down here in the basement, though.
You what?
I feel like my internet is doing pretty good for being in
Yeah.
the basement.
I mean, I don't. I wouldn't think it would ever been. It wouldn't even cross my mind that it would be a problem. But
It's just that it has in the past.
oh,
Truthfully, I don't know if you can see this any better this way, but okay. Yeah, I've honestly had it be a real issue before. So, oh, I see what you're doing here. I like it.
it's a moon, and I'm using up a bunch of ink, which is the point.
I do indeed see that.
Someone saying says, Rob, I'm going to DM you in Discord later. I have something I want to show you, and I need your your flavor of to the point honesty on it, the kind you'd give a Liefeld comic. Oh, that's asking a lot. I mean, I'll do it, obviously. I want some brutal honesty. I'll just tell you right now, it sucks.
Oh my gosh.
You know I don't mean that.
I don't know.
I don't know, Rob.
You're saying that now,
All right.
but do we know that?
He's like, it very well could. I kind of doubt that, but I actually got 3 packages in the mail today of comics from people that they sent to me. So one of them was the next from Dan Goodwin, his Sundays in Space book. If you follow him, that stuff he's always drawing.
Uh-huh.
Got the newest
That's
issue.
cool.
Yeah, we just got it, and then another guy sent me like his own homemade comics. It's something like 9 issues.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really.
That's pretty sweet.
Someone says like exactly, which is exactly what I want. That honest, why I want that honesty before I put any effort into the concept.
Oh.
Well, remember, my opinions don't mean squat, but I will, you know, tell you what I think.
You sure give them like they mean squat.
You know what? Do you know what? I don't think
I
I have.
do know what.
You're like, yes, I do. Clock with the Glock has arrived.
Yo. Nice, nice.
And then someone named Bunny says, I bet that you won't add a tiny stick of butter. I don't even know how to respond to that.
I
So,
bet that you won't.
well, right. Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. I just,
Well,
I was shocked
I
by the
just
statement. I don't know what to, I don't know how to respond to it. So,
so what you're saying is you are not going to do it.
I don't know how that is relevant to anything, but okay.
You're just no fun.
I know that's not. That's what I tell people. I am boring to the point of, um, yeah. I don't even have a quite. I don't even have a. I'm sitting here trying to find a brush in my stack of bullshit brushes.
And you're saying a bunch of bullshit while
It
you're
it did. 100%. My brain just went away.
I get that. I do that shit all the time. Oh, that was not the right. Ignore. Dude, this is me doing hands. I hate it. And the weird thing is, I almost feel like I can do hands better if I'm not. None of people are watching me do it, but oh, I'll fix it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clock with the Glock wants to know what we're drawing. So what is this? Is a new thing you're doing right now, right? Because I thought
Mm-hmm.
drawing you were doing for, I can't remember. You said it was for that the couple.
Oh, I already finished it. I was just using this to get a
Oh.
straight lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is my A Court of Thorns and Roses art I did for my sister.
And you used
So,
that straight edge.
yeah.
They have these amazing things they created. They're called rulers.
Bitch, I don't have one.
I have like 7.
Well,
I'll bring you.
aren't you special? Aren't you a special kind of person?
Like, Rob.
I have this thing they call, a ruler. I got my ruler.
Wow.
Meh, meh, meh. It's good, Jessica. Thank you, Clock with the Glock. Danny says, use the basic, everything you do hands.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Probably talking about the fact that I can't do hands, and I believe maybe it's um like advice. I mean, see now I'm doing the same thing you were just doing because I'm looking at this reference. So you know, I can't be bothered to not speak gibberish now.
We noticed, but we still love you. So
You don't.
I mean, you
You
don't know.
don't care
You
about me.
you don't know that.
Yeah. Hmm. Don't I though?
See, I'm just freeforming shit today. I'm just going in with pen and ink and brush right to paper, no pencil.
That's cool.
I'm trying to moon texture here.
So you want me to add butter to this picture, but why would I do that? Can you give me a good reason
Right. You know
to
what?
add?
We'll do almost anything drawing wise for a donation to the channel. If you really want something, let's talk.
Like, how is butter gonna make this art piece better?
And what is with butter? What explain? Ishka Nirvana says this lady is funny. I'm pretty sure they're referring to you.
Am I funny?
Yeah. Somebody says, who has 7 rulers? I do, because you buy a pack of them. They come in threes and of different shapes and sizes. And then you get these big long ones. And then you find out the long one's too long. So you go find one that's in between. And
Wah, wah.
if you're an artist for your entire life, you started collecting shit. So
I never collected those before in my life.
I'm not collecting like it's a collector's item. Just shit that I need.
Hmm. Bunny says it would be the coolest and funniest thing ever, and for you to know, butter and bush is life. Okay.
Yeah. Every explanation it gets less like logical.
Sounds like if my kids were on YouTube
Oh my god.
saying this kind of, they would say this kind of stuff. Maybe I will add a stick of butter at the end here. We'll
You're
see how we go.
all right.
I'll never say never,
Really?
like Justin Bieber,
You know what? It's time to boot you right off
L-
this beat.
like the Beeves,
Bringing up the beebs.
as I do. As I do.
I did a really kind of fun. It was fun for me with my son yesterday. I got to have him visiting, and I busted out this old comic, this ridiculous one right here, with this monstrous looking human figure,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like 30 years old. This book, and I want to know what an 11-year-old thinks of this when he's never seen it. So I had it like flipped backwards so you couldn't see it. And I brought him in. I said, "All right, my son, sit down. You're gonna do a video with me." He's like, "All right, yeah." I'm gonna show you a book, and I want you just to tell me what you think of it. Just honest opinions. There's no wrong answer. It's whatever
Mm-hmm.
you do. If you like it, then great. If you think it's ridiculous, that's awesome. But I just want your own like honest opinion on it. He didn't know what to make of this insane book. Anybody who reads comics and knows that one understand what's inside that monstrosity. So it's the most ridiculous, like over the top violent superhero fight you've ever seen. And it's so bad, it's good. It's from Liefeld Studios, so it's not him, but it's guy.
Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of you're just hating as you do.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. I'm just kidding. It does look scary. I don't know in a good way or a bad way.
All right. What do you think of my moon so far?
I mean, it looks gorgeous. Your thing looks really, really great.
Are you lying to me?
No, why do you think I'm lying to you?
I don't trust anything you say.
Mm, probably for the best.
Demi says, "What's your deal with Liefeld?" Really?
Yeah, what is your deal? Let's hear it for the 100th time.
Wow. Why? I don't know why you are. Damn.
I mean, anybody who watches you should know. He hates bad art.
All right. Time to move on to the next thing on this.
You're the stars.
Yep. How are we going to
I
do
can't.
this?
You're using a dry brush,
A dry brush
or do you put water on it when you do it with some paint? Is that how you do it?
for the stars?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I don't understand what you're saying. A dry brush for
Yeah,
stars?
a dry brush. You don't get it wet. It's nice and dry, super dry, so it's easy to like use your finger to manipulate it. Right? Is that not how you do it?
No.
Well, I guess I was wrong.
All right. Observe. Are you ready to observe? Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh, sucks. All
I
right.
suppose I will observe this.
Hold on. All right. You ready? You watching?
I'm watching.
All right.
Okay, that's a toothbrush?
Yeah.
That's basically what I meant.
I have no idea how this is what you're.
Yeah, it's dry, meaning you didn't wet it down first, right? Or did you?
I did not.
I take a dry brush and I do this with my finger with it.
Oh.
I wouldn't use this one, but you know what I'm saying. You know what?
What?
Whatever.
Tell me. I want to know, please.
Sorry. Ishka Nirvana says use your finger to manipulate it, like I said, only with laughing and crying emojis. Yes, I know. I heard it when I said it too.
Yeah, I did. I thought about bringing it up, but I'm like, I'll be the bigger man today.
Smiler edits. 46. Can you say my name? I work out my ed. Can you say my name? I work out on my edits. Okay.
Well, you did shout out the name, so good job.
I did. It was rough.
It was.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
But I did say it. I did indeed do the thing.
Clock with the Glock says, Jess, I have a question.
Okay. What's your question?
Why are you the way you are?
I knew that was what you were gonna say.
You didn't know that.
Something like, why are you like this?
Why are you you?
Yeah.
Ishka Nirvana says, I know, I shouldn't have gone there. We all went there. We all had the same thing. She said the funny thing, but it was just up to like who was going to bring it up first. So,
You won. You did it.
act.
This is gonna be interesting. I also hate doing shoes. But, uh, what's a HD. My doctor says I have 80 of them.
What?
Why would I know?
Is that even a? Is that even a?
I feel like this is a joke of some kind and I'm missing it.
Right. Ferris says, "Is this a fake live? How is it fake?"
It is fake. You have stumbled upon a fake live.
It's an AI live.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
How did you not? How'd you figure it out?
Hi, I'm iconic dude says, "Can you draw what I text?" Negative. We are drawing already predetermined stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We is indeed.
Yes, we is.
Wow, yours looks amazing. I'm still penciling stuff.
Well, you're actually drawing like a human being, so I think you're
I am.
about to be, you know.
Props to anybody who can guess who I'm drawing.
Oh no, it's a challenge. Marty McFly.
No,
Oh,
I would never draw that. Just future reference. I will never draw that unless it's a challenge.
wow. Why are you so hateful to Marty McFly?
I'm just letting you know that will just never be something I will decide on my own to just sit down and draw. So, in case you're wondering.
I mean, I wasn't wondering, but now I am. Like, what's the...
Clock with the Glock wins. Jess, are you drawing a anime character? If you are, is it Nanami? It is. Kinto Nanami. Good.
It's an anime character?
Yes.
Fair.
I don't know if this is true, but I'm gonna say that it is because I don't think my little brother would lie to me, but of course he might. Um, without spoiling anything, I guess it was either. I think it was. I don't remember if it was North. I believe it was North Korea, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Erected as I said, erected. Yes, I heard it as well. A statue to this man. This character.
Is he standing erect?
Oh man, why does everything sound dirty out of my mouth today?
Today? Like it's been going on all day.
Oh man. Uh,
But they made a statue of a cartoon character?
well, if you watch the show, you would see why.
Really?
Really,
Really?
really.
I don't know. I find that unlikely.
You know
Unlikely,
what?
sir.
Huh?
I said unlikely, sir.
No, it is highly likely. And you would be like, oh my gosh, I get it now. At least that is what my brother told me. So if anybody knows that that's just a complete fabrication, I haven't looked it up and confirmed that because I just trusted his ass. So I was like, wow. Let's see. Get, let's see here. Clock with the clock. People call him daddy. I would too. And maybe I do.
Wow. Daddy.
He really is one of the best characters. Anyway, uh, someone saying I don't know that one. He's from Jujitsu Kaisen or Kaizen. I've heard it pronounced differently, so
Well, I think I did
beautiful, Rob.
about everything I can do to this moon.
Wow, that was really fast.
Well, that's what I like to hear from a woman.
Wow.
You're like, you do? I think you got your priorities backwards, Rob.
Yeah, I don't think that means what you think it
I do
means.
not think that means what you think it means. Are you done already? Hell yeah. I'm like, I know, right? I'm just working on my time. I see who could get done first, and I won.
Oh my gosh.
But to be fair, it
Um,
wasn't really complicated.
I mean, it looks really good.
Maybe I can sell it for like $10,000.
Well, always can try.
Right. Yeah, good luck with that, Rob. Go ahead and put that up somewhere with a price tag and see if you get any offers.
Nobody says you can't try.
Yeah.
Trying costs you nothing. I've got a lot of these. I can just keep going.
Clock with the clock says, "Sell it to me." All right, so the bid will start at 10,000. Do we have any takers? Nope. How about $1?
Rob's like, sold.
Right. It cost me $15 just to ship it. I think I'm in the negative.
That's for your fans. Get over it.
Someone says, put it in a frame and then in a gallery with some obscure name and a paragraph of AI created nonsense.
Oh gosh.
Right. Clock with the Glock. There's a bidding war. He's like negative 69. So I have to pay you to take it? 69, he said. Wine me, dine.
That seems like a good deal. You
You know the
should take that deal.
you know the phrase wine me, dine me, 69 me.
Yeah, I know that phrase.
You've heard this, right?
Yes. Probably from you. Oh, stop. Like, you don't know that's true.
You're a liar.
Am I, though?
Am I though?
Where's Whitney at tonight?
She's still at work.
That's getting real annoying.
All right. I mean,
Uh,
she's getting off soon and then has to drive. It's about a half hour drive.
Getting off.
Oh, I know.
I can do the same thing you do to me.
You're like, I can make up dumb shit too, Rob.
I don't know if I do this shading like this or not. I'm debating.
Debating. You're a master at it.
Eh, eh, eh.
You're like, all right, Rob, that's
All right, all right. Something
uh,
new for a second.
calm down. She's actually going to be her main job is sending her out of out of state to have her train another site. Like they need training at this new site, so she's going to. I think she said Ohio. And
Ohio?
oh my god! But they're sending her. They're paying all her expenses to just go to another Amazon site and train the people there for like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have the
Oh,
place
wow.
myself. So I'm gonna have like kegger parties and shit, and I'm gonna have like.
No, you're not. No one's buying that.
You make me sound
I
so
was like,
bored.
I'm gonna have Kager parties and we're gonna just really Rob's just gonna cook steak for himself. He's gonna watch Star Trek and work on his comic,
I don't
which is
like
pretty
how
much the same thing you would do if Whitney was there.
I'm gonna say I don't like how exactly accurate you are. You are so you are so correct. You know
I
what?
know.
Maybe I will throw a party just to piss you off, and I'm gonna be like, "You're not invited."
Would that piss me off though? I mean, I would be pissed off if you said you're not invited. I'm like, oh,
I'll
th-
get a
if
party.
I'm not.
We'll take a video, and it'll be like everyone like yelling and laughing, like, "Ha ha, you weren't invited."
Everyone, how many people are coming to this party?
Maybe one if I'm lucky.
It'll be John.
He wouldn't want to go. He's got better things to do. He's got like a baby to spend time with.
Well, I have a baby too, and I would show up there just because you said I couldn't.
Ish,
So
get honest.
thanks.
Ohio sounds like new she cheating someone. I'm not sure how to interpret that.
That sounds like new she. Oh, they're saying like she's cheating with someone, which like you guys are together. I think.
Yeah, I mean that's not the case. So I kind of encourage you to go out and find somebody to bang. There you go. Like I'm gonna fly to another state and bang this person.
I don't know that Ohio would be where I go for that, but you
Yeah,
know,
Ohio, where you want to find somebody. Bang
okay.
for.
Actually, though, actually,
Could be worse. It could be Indiana.
oh, oh, why you gotta go say stuff like that and make me hate you?
I knew it would be. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, you know, my one of my favorite, who I also think is extremely attractive musicians is from Ohio, and so I can't really say much. But now you've gone and done it, and I just don't want to talk at all anymore.
You're like, I'm done discussing anything of any relevance with the topic.
When is she going to Ohio? Am I allowed to ask that?
It's not like it's a secret. Um,
Mm.
Asked me if next Saturday, not this weekend, but the next one, I would drive her to the front runner train so she doesn't have to park her car in the lot there,
What?
so she can.
She's gonna be in Ohio when I'm in Indiana?
Are they nearby? I don't know geography.
Oh my gosh, Robert.
I know that
I
Alaska's
grew up
not
in
an
Indiana.
island, though.
I grew up in Indiana, but my nearest major city was Cincinnati. They're right next to each other.
Oh well, yeah, she'll be right
But
there.
I just wonder where. I guess it depends on where in Ohio she'll
Yeah,
be at.
that I have no clue because it ain't none of my business.
I'll be asking her. Maybe
Uh,
we will get lunch together, and then I'll send you a picture
oh, you should, and I'll send you a picture of the kegger rager party that we're having here.
that you didn't actually do. That will be AI.
I'm gonna wow.
I'll know that. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Load a picture of myself and they're like, all right, make this look like I'm having a party with like a bunch of hot chicks, a lot of cocaine and hookers.
AI will be like, cannot make that happen. It's
Yeah,
the one thing I can't do.
it's so unbelievable. Hey, Chuck
I'm just teasing
here.
you.
Chuck is here and Courtney's here. Oh, it's almost all the regulars except for D Man.
Demi says Ohio is a place of great discovery. Chuck says, hey, leave Indiana out of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Rude
we're
ass.
trying to bug Jessica because she's all about the Indiana life. So
Yeah, because that's where I was born and raised. I mean,
trying.
also, Axl Rose is from Indiana.
Oh, you and your Axl Rose fetish.
Is it a fetish?
Kind of. I know what you've said
Mm.
about. I'll keep it to myself, but
Dude, what did I say? What did I tell you?
Do you really want me to totally spout that on public?
Mm, message me on the side so I know
You're like, I
first,
want to know what I said about him. I'm just saying,
because
you
I
really
don't
think
remember.
he was awesome. Young him, not current gross old him.
Mm, mm. Chuck says Axl Rose doesn't really sell Indiana in a positive way. He is not the greatest individual personality wise, but there was a time in his life where I think that he was incredibly good looking, and I love Guns N' Roses music.
Yeah.
So,
So what I was saying before was true. What you told me, like, oh, if I would have known Axel in the '80s, and you were
are you
appropriately,
gonna say? I don't know what I said, so I don't even
you
know.
told me you would totally fuck him.
I would have, yes. Okay. I didn't know if it was like more detailed than that.
Jesus Christ, what do you think kind of weird shit?
I don't
I
know.
should have made
I
up
can't remember. I'm
something.
getting old. I don't know the things that I have said.
Getting old.
Uh, nah, Slash was the best from that band. Slash is the best. That is true. Agreed. Ishka Nirvana said that. I mean, Paul, he obviously just made the music great. I mean, he played a mean guitar. He still does.
Yeah.
But
Demi
again,
said, we in Chicago think of Indiana as a place bereft of all life. That's really funny.
what?
Jessica's going to go on a rage here.
I'm going to leave my comments about Chicago alone.
Well,
But I
Chicago,
actually kind of, what'd you say?
Chicago speaks for itself.
Yeah. I actually used to go to Chicago quite frequently, and my husband travels there also quite often for work, so I can't really say much. But I could say much, but I won't. That makes any sense.
Chuck says, I think referring to Axl Rose, he says, yeah, he's a jerk. He kept me waiting for a couple hours once. September 9th, 1992, to be precise. All right, Chuck, explain
Oh,
what
he
happened.
kept him waiting because this is what he does. I know what he did. This is what he does. He's the worst. If you buy tickets to a Guns N' Roses show, and maybe not in the 90s, which you know, but now just know that you might wait, all night to actually hear them because that's how he is.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I don't know if he's like that anymore, but yeah, that was the thing. That was the thing. Like, he was really, really bad about it. But you must like their music because you did go to a concert, Chuck.
Remember, he had long hair and guitars and shit, so.
Yeah, which is that was what I was saying was my type.
All right.
Still don't have those pictures,
Right?
Chuck.
Says Metallica, Guns N' Roses. Metallica finishes, and there's a 2 hour gap between bands. Axl leads stage first song for another 20 minutes.
That's yeah. I'm not shocked at all.
Oh, oh. Chuck says, I went to Metallica. Those, and he says censored, but I'm sure he meant to say those fuckers just tagged along. Yeah, I definitely,
Metallica is great. That would have been a great matchup.
yeah, I would have gone to see Metallica way before Guns N' Roses for sure.
Oh, stop acting like you've never liked a Guns N' Roses song in your
Not,
life.
but if given the choice,
I mean, that's a great lineup. That's both of them.
yeah, but did you hear what just happened?
Oh, he was young. He can wait.
I remember you said that.
Mm.
He says Slash sucks too. Oh,
No, he doesn't. Aw.
he can play a mean guitar. That's for damn sure, though.
Yes, he can.
Ishka says, I have long hair and a guitar. Uh-huh.
Pictures or it's
It's
didn't happen.
lie.
Chuck also is stating this supposed look and identity.
She's waiting anxiously to see this
And
young
I have been waiting.
Chuck. Demi's like, we all have long hair and guitars, right? Jessica's interested, so it's like we all look like that. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
All right.
In
Yeah, me.
my mind too. I
Yeah.
look like Megan Fox in my mind.
I mean, you're way closer to that than any rest of us are closer to.
I've been closer to Megan Fox. Like, well, thanks. I'm glad that I'm closer to looking like Megan Fox than you.
Than we are to long-haired rocker Axl Rose or something like that.
Uh,
But you need to be like
I mean,
younger
if
Megan
it's,
Fox.
I mean, I Chuck says I'm out later. Oh boy. Bye, Chuck. Demi says I was into Nirvana in 92. Okay. Look what I started.
Oh yeah, that's turning out. I meant to say that's one of your best. That's looking just great.
I'm loving it.
The intensity in the eyes and everything. The hands work great. The hair's looking good.
Yeah.
Like
So if can we can can we tell me who this is because I wonder how good the likeness is. Kind of
John
an interesting picture, but yeah, Kurt Cobain was better than Guns N' Roses. Guns and Poses.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, I get it. Truthfully, I'm not actually a major Nirvana fan, but I like Kurt Cobain for who he was.
I've actually been listening to a lot of them in the recent last week, specifically that MTV Live that they did that's so popular where they just did all these songs that are just every one of them is perfect. I just
Mhm.
been on repeat over and over and over. So
I think the reason I struggle with Nirvana, and maybe this is just me, I find a lot of their stuff feels depressive to me, which understandably I get it. Um, so I don't know. I have to be in the right headspace for it. Not all of their stuff, but
that's fair. No, that makes sense. It is that, it's kind of that like dejected, like grunge era as opposed to Metallica or Guns N' Roses. That's just like, fuck yeah, rock, sex, drugs, rock and roll, energy, power, as opposed to Kurt Cobain. It's like, everything sucks. I might shoot myself.
right. Yeah, exactly. And again, I don't think that's bad. Again, I just have to be more in the mood for it. And sometimes I am.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not always in the mood to listen to Guns N' Roses. I'm definitely not always in the mood to listen to Metallica. More a lot of time I am. I really like Iron Maiden. I actually argue that I think Iron Maiden is better than Metallica myself.
Oh, shots fired.
That's my Courtney says I love that depressing stuff.
I saw that. I was like, it sounds like her, but I'm like, what do I know? I just for some reason I kind of like I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, and again, I get it. Like I'm kind of that same way. It depends on the mood. I've sent you. I know I sent you music, and so you know that there's definitely plenty of times I've listened to sad stuff. But I don't know something about Nirvana. Honestly, like almost makes me real sad sometimes to listen to.
Makes sense.
But always extremely talented. I love Kurt Cobain. If you watch old videos of him, just like his mindset, how he viewed the world, he was just I don't know, he just seems so real in compared to most rock stars, you know?
That was back when talented musicians and rock stars like had to like build themselves up and learn to play instruments and that type of shit, as opposed to these young pop stars that are like, oh, I'm on social media, I'm popular, so now I'm cool.
Mhm. I don't know, it's different. But again, um, I like a lot of the new stuff too, so it's funny, I was actually telling somebody the other day because they were kind of making fun of some of my taste in music because I posted some stuff. I was like, "Look, I'll be honest with you, I like pretty much a little bit of everything or a lot of some things."
Yeah, that's fair. I'm the same way. I even had one of my coworkers, because they come back to the area I'm working in, and listen to the stuff that I was listening to at the time, and they're like, "Your swings and tastes really vary from day to day, Rob." I'm like, "I know, it's awesome, right?" They just laugh. Uh oh, we lost Jess. She must have got a phone call. Did you get a phone
Can you
call?
hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I did get a phone call.
It suddenly went silent, and you were gone. I was literally like, she must have got a call. You know how that goes.
Uh-huh.
You're so popular.
You're right,
Alright.
as usual. I did get a call. So, oh, wow, that's looking good.
The big bloody battles are just getting started. This guy's gonna create some damage in my book.
Ooh, I love the way you did that picture. I mean, he just looks like he's coming full speed at you.
Well, that was what I was going for. I was trying to get some energy and excitement because the blood and guts are about to start flying. I told you all about it.
You spoiled it for me.
I know. Takes you so long to read my books anyway. By the time you actually get it and then actually read it, you'll be like, "Oh wow, I didn't know this was going to happen." I'll be in the back of my head. I'll be like, "I told her like 7 times," but it's,
Wow. Don't even know what to say right now.
I know there's nothing to say. It's okay.
I must not love you or something.
That's what I was basically getting at.
Hmm.
But to be fair, my own older brother hasn't even bothered to ask to like get my comics and read them. And I'm kind of like, I can't believe
Lame.
that's kind of what I want to say. Like, we grew up reading these things together, and I've got like a whole. I bet he's read my brother John's stuff, but he's not reading mine. So I'm kind of like, you know what? Fuck you, buddy.
How do you, but I mean, maybe he hasn't. Have you asked John?
Um, sorry, my roommate's back, and she just like plowed into the wall walking by here, so it's pretty funny. Rude.
That's hilarious. Is she okay?
I don't care.
I just picked the trash can. Oh my. Classic.
Me oh my.
That's too bad about your brother. Not reading them. Maybe you should gift them to him for Christmas.
Maybe he can kiss my nuts.
That was not what I expected, but okay.
You're like, there's a lot of hostility in that. Rob. I worked long and hard in these things. I spent a lot of money on making these things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I'm trying to think of a reason.
You tried like
And
just
I
for him.
and I'm thinking of like myself and like my siblings, but I mean, I try to genuinely my siblings don't have a ton of talents that okay, that came out wrong. Um it's not that my siblings don't have a, like, ton of talents, but they don't really do anything like this or like that, so I guess I would if they did stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just not really. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here. How do these shoes look? I really suck at shoes. I'm thinking about pulling a Liefeld and just hiding them.
Put a wisp of smoke at the bottom of oh,
I'm just gonna put like, a bush in front.
yeah, there you go. Problem solved.
Looks so realistic.
The question is, did you leave enough room to put his shoes in there without cutting them off and making it look short and kind of stumpy?
I did. I did do that. I thinking I'm not gonna have him carrying this jacket. I think instead I'm gonna have him use his little butcher.
Have him carrying
Have
the
his,
severed head of an enemy.
that would be great.
It actually, I don't know, is that something this character does? You say it's anime, so I just assume severed heads are part of it.
Oh yeah, there's lots of severed heads.
Yeah, it's like
He's got like a badass like butcher type knife, and he's got cursed energy, and then he always takes his tie off all sexy like and wraps it around his hand, you know.
oh wow, it's a
It
cartoon.
is.
Calm down.
I am who I am. Okay.
I said what I said. I am who I
I
am.
am not taking it back.
That was awesome.
Just like things I said about Axl Rose, apparently.
I know you. You know you said that.
I did. I know I did. You're right. You know, for all the hate on, I will say this. My children came into this world with Guns N' Roses playing in the background. So, you know, that gives you an indication how much I love Guns N' Roses.
So they are birthed to the song of patience, just a little patience. Yeah.
Titus came into the world to Paradise City.
Wow.
Yeah. That I wanted it to be I think I was going for it to be Sweet Child of Mine, but it took the doctor longer, so
I was gonna say it didn't time. The timing didn't work.
yeah. And then uh trying to think with with Lucas, I don't know. Oh yeah, with Lucas it wasn't because I didn't get to choose. Hold on one second. She being a butt? Oh. Yeah, just if you want to have Mitch bring her down and put her in there. That works. Yeah, yeah. All right. Maybe bring a blanket. What? My baby is asleep apparently, but they are heading out. So,
Oh, like kids asleep, but we're gonna leave.
yep.
Where are they all going?
Play at the park, do fun stuff.
Sounds fun. That sounds way funner than this, right?
I don't know. I thought we were having a good time.
Thank you. That was the right response. I was waiting for you to be like, "You have no idea, Rob." Like, I actually think Courtney's gotta go. Courtney's leaving. She's bored.
Welcome to the jungle, or was it Mr. Brown's? Um, no, see, with Lucas, he was emergency C-section. So I didn't get to choose. And it was that awful song, If You Only Have 100 Years Left to Live, or whatever it is. And I'm thinking, I'm freaking out because I've never had a C-section. And I'm
Uh,
having to have this done. And this is the song we're playing. No.
Fair.
So anyway, and my doctor was singing it. It was very strange.
Like I.
But Mitchell was Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, there you go.
Ishka Nirvana says they're having fun. Good.
All right. See, at least someone is. Jessica's like, I'd rather go spend time with my family at the park. How dare you?
What? I'm not leaving.
I know.
Although I have skipped out on. Are you wanting me to leave? Is that
Absolutely.
what?
I told you these are way interesting with you.
That's, I don't know. Nathan was on here the other night. And that was pretty interesting, I
Yeah.
thought.
Oh, it was. It was fun. Him and then had Dan on the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and if Mr. Gayton would get his setup figured out,
Yeah. What is with that?
calling you out, sir.
Let's get some answers on to why
Because
he
it's not
does not
a complete thing until I get Gayton and Mark on in their own, because I've had
Yeah.
Courtney. Maybe one of these
Oh
days,
yeah. True.
Chuck will be. Did you forget about Courtney?
I didn't forget about her.
I think you did.
I did not.
Okay.
Corny, if you're still here, I know you said you had to leave, but if you're still here, I did not forget about you.
Like, don't listen to Rob. He sucks.
That as well. Yes, thank you.
That is.
Very good. What'd you say? Just call me if you come here. Okay, sounds good. Sorry. All right, boys, let's get it up. They're gonna go fly some of those like foam airplanes.
Oh yeah, those things are fun.
Yeah.
Well, now that the weather's nice, I have to do the roommate got me uh, 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 a drone,
Oh yeah.
wireless camera, pretty nice one too. We tried figuring it out during winter inside my house here. That was a bad idea because it
Oh
just
no.
often wants to go, and I'm like, fuck, stop, plowing into it. I thought I could just get this hover here for just a second, but I'm like, no, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is way more complicated. So
Is it a big drone or is it one of the tiny
oh,
ones?
in the base of it, the body is like, I don't know, kind of like this, which hard to get a sense of scale. Like you could just hold it in your hand, and once you fold out the blades,
Yeah.
it's a little bit bigger, so it's fine.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Way to go, Whitney.
So once I can figure it out and fly it around and take video of stuff and
Yeah.
something new to do, something to get my boys out. Like, come on, boys, go fly the robot drone. They're like, ugh, Dad, do we have to? We want to sit inside and watch Minecraft videos.
Yeah, since my kids have a drone. It doesn't get used very often.
Yeah. Someone saying it's like I'm reclusive, but also, as previously mentioned, I don't have a great space for streaming of that yet. I know. You just need somewhere to mount a phone to point at your digital device, and that's all we need to see. But I do get it.
Use the kitchen table.
Oh.
Yeah, Ishka Nirvana says, before I mentioned the drawing was of me going for a job interview, then realized that because I didn't have a job interview. Which drawing? Oh, the one where he's going at full speed. Is that what you're talking about when the monster villain that Rob is drawing? I think it's a villain.
On this page, right?
Or are you talking? What'd you
Are we
say?
talking about this page of mine, right here?
I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure. Oh, oh, okay. So, but wait a second. Were you one of the ones that said you had long hair? They said it's actually my drawing they were talking about. Forget you, Rob.
I know, right? It's fair.
I mean, if he showed up looking like this is pretty good. He looks pretty ready to go for a job interview, I'd say.
That's funny. Caden says, kitchen table. Yeah, that's not going to work for me.
I feel like if there's a will, there's a way, Gaten.
He's like, how do I tell you guys? I don't want to fucking do it. Leave me alone.
Just say, shut up. I'm not interested. I have better things to do.
Well, it is a standing invitation, sir, if and when. I will gladly kick Jessica to the side on any day.
He really will, though. He doesn't give a fuck. He will choose you over me. So just pick your time. I will bow out graciously.
That's right. You
Oh,
you won't have a choice.
are you awake?
Oh, baby's up.
As soon as they leave, as soon as they leave, it's a classic. It's a classic maneuver.
Kid's like, hi, mom. That recent picture of your little girl was super adorable.
Thanks.
I showed several of my friends that are with me. I'm like, oh, look, this is my friend's baby. Isn't it cute?
Oh, you said who did you show? You said.
A couple of my friends, like Danielle, I'm like, look, this is Jessica's baby. Isn't it cute? Like, oh,
Oh.
uh,
Then did they say she was cute?
of course.
Okay, I'm just
Like,
just checking.
hey, damn well better.
Better have said she was cute. I don't want to hear anything otherwise.
Caden's like, it's not. It's really not me wanting to do it at all. It's just me not having the space and the means. It's like, I can get over my reclusive nature for these type of things.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
I can hear baby squeaks in the background.
Yeah. She's like, what are we doing, Mom?
Yeah, mom. What's going on, mom?
Hi. Did they think to bring your binky down or did they leave me high and dry?
Oh,
Let's see. Oh, no binks. Oh, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? They're boys. That's what's wrong. Just kidding.
I'm like, you know what? I happen to be a great daddy.
That's true.
I,
That is true.
I
I'll
was
give you that. You are.
very comfortable taking care of my little babies, and I actually miss it.
Aw.
I actually do.
Yeah, I can see that. It's hard when you get to a certain age and you don't really need to take care of them in the same way. I don't know. That's rough sometimes. So I try to remember that when I'm taking care of.
Yeah, taking care.
Uh, Jacorian, my playing Red Dead Redemption 2 story a second time. Yes, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. Correct. Um, just felt like, it's also in the background. I don't know if you can see, but I made myself a little, it's the old eclipse, but he's just kind of walking in front of it because he's too cool. He doesn't really need to stop and look at it. For that.
It's too cool for the eclipse.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Are you laughing?
Is
Don't
that what
want your
that
laugh.
was?
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's laughing at.
Did I hear a little sneeze?
Mm-hmm, you did.
Oh.
She's making all kinds of noise here.
Yeah, there's that noise. About oh.
Are you talking? You're co-hosting too?
Yay.
Yeah.
He is very welcome.
And then you have my idiot dog barking. Well, it's just constant, all noise now. Just kidding. I love my dog, but he is not smart. He's just not a smart animal. Let's see. I think I'm missing some of these. Ishka Nirvana, he caused that eclipse. That is true. That is true. That's what in my mind too. That's what I was thinking. Same thing. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to think where I'm trying to read. Gayton says, I have done numerous videos for YouTube. Did you read this already?
I haven't read it out loud. I just
Okay.
glanced at it.
Oh, you read it in your head and kept it to yourself.
Yes. I didn't want to step over you talking.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I know.
Oh, thanks.
I know.
We were talking about that, the whole interruption thing.
We were.
I would have just talked over you. That's
I'm
nice.
trying to learn and grow. It's a time for reflection on my part.
Yeah, thanks. He says, I have done numerous videos for YouTube in the past and even did an art rage course in LinkedIn in the past. Well, it was Linda, not Lydia, Linda.com at the time. All right. I believe you. I'm not giving you shit, truly. I'm just making jokes. Just kidding. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have my. Oh my goodness. You guys hear the baby gas?
I was like, did I just hear baby farts?
That was baby farts. That was what you heard.
That is a definite first for the channel.
Yep. Gonna get a lot of subscribers.
Come to my channel. You might hear babies farting. And that's the funny thing is, she's over there just shitting her pants. But that just means you got stinky diaper to change.
It said the one in blue has too short proportion. All right, but it might be a little bit, but also part of the problem is the angle because I can't really get this one right. So I don't know. He's supposed to be walking. What'd you say?
It's always hard to get these phones to angle at a straight on.
Yeah,
Right in
it's
front
true.
of the view.
It might still be too. It might still be a little bit, but oh well. We are in it to. This is where are at. Don't judge the drawing. It's Mommy, I need a new diaper. Mr. Brunson, hello. He says, good Lord, we said 5. Where the hell was I? I don't know where you were.
We were sitting here talking about you. I mean, it's not.
He's
loved.
What'd you say?
I was like, we were talking about you, and why weren't you here? But then I'm like, yeah, it's not true. I mean, we just want everyone to feel loved and welcome. Wow.
Oh my God.
Your little girl is shitting her britches over there.
Honey, what's going on?
He's cooking up a whole bunch of
are
booty
you sticking
soup.
your tongue out? Dude, she's laughing. Yeah,
I,
she is, man.
I would be too.
She is laughing.
Like, Mom, I'm gonna rip ass until you pay attention to me.
Yeah, no kidding. Clearly.
Yes, Humanic. This the black. Yes, it is my fan comic I'm working on. It's book 6.
Is indeed a really good one.
Well,
I
thanks.
must say. I'm a fan, even though I take forever to read them.
I mean, did I say anything that was untrue?
No,
Okay.
I just don't like being called out like that.
D-Man's in the chat. He's like, "Who's the nerdy dude?" See, he doesn't watch this anime stuff, so he's like me. He doesn't know who this guy is.
Okay. He is not nerdy.
I mean,
He is a jiu-jitsu sorcerer, and he used to work in an office, and he realized just how shitty people are, and decided to go ahead and use his powers.
sounds like a nerd to me.
You
I
know
don't.
what?
Tell me. Just kidding.
I got to think about it. But when I come up with something
When
good,
I come up
just you
with a
wait.
good insult, Rob, you're gonna be in tears.
Just you wait.
I know. The Duke 1204 says the right kind of looks like Tim Hunter from Books of Magic.
Tim Hunter from Books of Magic. I don't know that I know that.
Uh, I definitely don't know that.
But I hope that's a good thing. I mean, I don't. I guess if it doesn't, it doesn't. Because it's not who it's supposed to be. But cool. Ishka Narama says that's me leaving that shitty job I don't have.
Wow.
Oh my word! I just can't right now.
Tyraz says it's supermodel Harry Potter.
Hell yes. He's better than Harry Potter.
Ooh.
And I love Harry Potter. Can I just point that out?
Like, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You could still love something and think another character is way better.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
You got a little baby arms now.
She is. She is in my arms as we speak.
Oh, cute little girl. Well,
Mr. D says Harry Potter is for tweaks. Twinks.
wow. You wish you made the Harry Potter concept and had that kind of cash.
Yeah, no kidding.
I would make that in a second.
I actually really enjoy those stories.
I've never read them.
The books are really good. And I know this is such a cliche, but they really are better than the movies.
I'm sure.
This is not my best hand, but I don't know that I have a best hand. I was pretty happy with this one I did. My Kurt Cobain hand.
No, it looks good. Yeah, that's you really
I was pretty happy with that one.
should be.
Terry Reese says, "Is that Beast Man?"
100% yes. I am doing a Masters of the Universe fan comic, and I've been working on it for a long time. And I've got 5 volumes done, and this is number 6. I'm about I don't know I don't even know a page count. I might be on page 60 by now.
Oh wow.
Uh, but I'm being a little psychotic and like I'm going to make a fan comic and spend years working on it, and I can't do anything with it, but that's fine because I want to tell this story, and I am doing that. So
Fair enough. You're doing a good job.
someone saying says, "What do you have against Harry Potter?" He's probably talking to D Man, I'm guessing, because I wasn't.
Yeah. Terry says, "D Man is just a hater." LOL. You tell him, guys. Just kidding.
D
I love
Man,
you, D Man.
yeah, he's not a hater. He's got just strong tastes, and he's not afraid to tell you if he doesn't.
You know what?
I did.
That's what makes people unique, because we all don't have to like the same things.
The Duke 1204 says, "No matter what side of the screen I look at, I see talent bursting forth."
Wow. Thank you.
It
That
was a
was really kind.
it was a very nice statement. Thank you. We're talented.
Hey, yeah. You know what? I'll take it since like I really don't feel that way about myself these days. So
Oh,
I appreciate it.
you should with that Kurt Cobain drawing you just showed.
Yeah, I'm deciding if I'm gonna keep working on it or leave it as is because I don't want to overwork it.
Don't you hate it when you get to that point? You're like, it's looking great, and if it's not necessarily, but if I keep going, I might fuck it up and ruin what I've got.
Yeah, exactly.
That
That's
all
exactly
the
where I'm
time.
at.
Yeah, if I keep working it, I could screw it up, and anything that looks great is just gone. Then I'm pissed.
Yep, that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, I know. I'm there all the time.
You really you really have been doing just wonderful though on these pages. Like I see them come up on Instagram and I'm just not that I don't think you already knew you were super talented, but I just feel like lately it's just everything coming out just looks pristine.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm always like, these look so rough. I'm rushing through it. It looks so scuzzy. I'm like, I could do better, but I don't know. It's hard to be objective.
I really do. I think they look great. Mr. D-Man says, "I'm old school, J.R.R. Tolkien for life." I mean, me too. I mean, absolutely. The Hobbit is my favorite book. I have read that book probably 6 times all the way through. I love that book. But I can like both. They're different, right?
Yeah.
That's what I always say. It doesn't have to be one or the other, You can have multiple.
Partners?
You can.
You're like, all
Yeah, and
right,
I
well,
also say that as well. You don't have to have one of those. You can have multiple partners. That is a good point. Wow.
the Duke 1204 says, dude, you are doing this and nurturing human life in the other hand. As the kids say, mad skills, yo. So, yeah, like you're sitting here drawing
Oh,
and taking
thank
care of a
you.
baby.
I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, she just barfed a little bit on me. So, that makes me feel real, real good.
Does she not have a sneaky ass? Because she was just loading up her britches, it sounded like earlier.
She was. I will probably change her here in a little bit, but I'll wait a few minutes so I can be on for a little bit longer, you know?
Well, I understand if you got obviously you could
Now she's getting
change her.
angry.
Yeah, yeah. She ain't having it.
Okay, what? Do you not like Robert's voice?
Oh, that's the first time I've ever had a woman tell me they don't like my voice, but I believe in it.
Hey, my boys, they love you.
Oh,
They'll be on YouTube, and your video will pop up that you've, done recently or something, because
yeah.
they use my YouTube account, and they'll go, oh, Mom, did you know Rob put a new video up? Have you watched that one? Can we watch it? I'm like, I'm not sure. I'll have to watch it first.
Oh,
Well, because I never know, which one they're talking about and what art you're previewing.
yeah.
And
It's usually not inappropriate. I'll use inappropriate language.
oh, they never hear that.
They never hear fucking bad words.
I
And
am the picture of just always the most sweetest, cleanest language.
wow, I've never heard so much bullshit in my life. That's
Okay.
epic pie shit. But I appreciate that you dared to say it.
I did dare. I did. I lied. And it's being recorded. It's true. No, no. So true. So how much
Sadie.
longer?
I wonder if she'd respond.
She's actually eating at the moment.
Oh
So
well, there you go.
yeah. How much longer do you think you have on this book?
Oh, God, I was actually thinking about this. I need to have everything done. There's no like how much longer because I don't really know. I know when I need to have it done, but
Mm,
um, I want to be done by the end of July because I need August to scan it, to clean it up, put the words on it, and get it
mm.
off to the printer to get a preview copy back first before the September comic convention. So it's it's getting down to the wire a little bit. I'm starting to feel like the pressure, so I'm gonna have to really step on it to if I want to get this done for the comic convention.
Exciting. I'm planning on being there. Not necessarily, I'm not going to be doing all that, but, actually going this year.
Come to the comic convention. You did tell me you were gonna show up
I plan on being there, yes.
at least
I
one.
will be there. For one day, yeah, at least
Yeah,
one day I'll break away
come over and
and
see.
be there.
Come hang out with us for a minute.
I can only hang out for a minute.
Well, when I say a minute, I mean I will kick Bobby out of the booth.
Oh my gosh, why would you are you implying that you can only fit one of us at the booth?
No, there actually should be tons of room. If it's anything like last time, there'll actually be tons
Are you saying we're fat?
of. Wow, yes, that's what I was saying.
I am telling her right
But
now.
I'm the one who's the bulbous gentleman. But yes, I'm going to say
I'm just teasing you. I'm just
that
kidding.
meet Courtney. She'll be there, so that'll be
I
fun. So
know. I'm
we'll have to
excited
get
about that.
we'll have to get all three of us and get a picture of us all.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would be down. Mr. Demon says, I'm working on my spider sonas now. Ooh.
Is it like personas, but spiders sonas? Is that what that's?
Yeah, so I was wondering, is that what exactly? And this is me not knowing that much about comic books, thinking it's something particular.
I'm almost done with this page.
You're sounding a little bit robotic to me.
Like the audio.
Okay, you sound fine now, so maybe it's just my.
It did it for a second to you, for me a little bit ago, but then it went away. So
Okay.
I
It's
guess
probably just. Could just be my internet service. I'm just waiting for it to go down. Just waiting.
let's wait.
Gabe said sounds fine to him, so we are good to keep on rolling.
Yeah, I'm mostly done with the inks on this page. I'm really excited because I know I keep saying it, but all these like really crazy, cool, fun things are about to happen. Where all the big final battles and all that shit are about to come up, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting to the exciting stuff.
Yeah. Dude, that looks badass. I can't always see what you're doing when we do these things, but I can I can look at them right now because the way I'm sitting and
Oh
it just
yeah.
looks great.
Well, this page I'm kind of happy with. I kind of like this bottom panel here. This one right here.
Oh yeah, with all of them.
Well, it's because all the group of the characters were together and they showed up to rescue the baby that was kidnapped by the evil witch who was going to sacrifice the baby to do some horrible shit, but they rescued the baby, and these four are off. They're running to get the baby to safety while the other four take on the witch. And I don't know, I just kind of like the way this panel comes out. It's kind of like silhouette shapes of them trying to like get away. and then
Yeah, it looks really cool.
and then this scene up here because we got the scene of the monster guy Beastman charging, and then he tackles He-Man right here, and big bloody fight's about to happen there. Then Evil Witch calls forth her powers in this top panel here, and then the little cave that they were in the mountain just explodes. And so I kind of like this panel here, this mountain shot and these trees and this giant explodes in the distance.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
I love when you do those types of things. I think I've told you in that last book, I really loved how you put in so much scenery. I
It's
thought it was really neat.
a little easier to get away with some fun scenery when it's like a mountain as opposed to like a city with all these buildings in perspective because that shit gets so hard and tedious.
Yeah.
So I didn't intend to put it in a forest scene, but I did, and well, it makes it a little easier to get through these pages.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It looks great. I think.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a fan.
Better be. I better have at least one fan.
Mm, yeah. I think you have a couple.
I might have like 5 fans.
Hey, you know, that's all a person can ask for.
Okay.
5.
Okay. I was going to show you. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Remember if I this little panel right there,
The bottom one or the one of them smooching?
smoochy smoochy.
Wow, you really gave a lot away there.
What? Hey, people don't know how the hell does it get to that point? Like exactly.
I actually think it's pretty obvious where it's going. In this was it the 5th book?
Yeah.
I personally think maybe it's because I do know. So
Well, it was being
easy for
built
me to
up to
say.
in book 4 a little bit when they kind of met for the first time on page,
Yeah.
and she's kind of confiding to him, and they hug, and she's like, she feels like I feel alone and I feel kind of trapped. And he's like, well, just remember, you're not alone. We're here for you. And there was
Oh
a,
yeah, I do remember that.
I was like, oh,
Yep, I do remember this indeed.
Emotional core to the story.
I do indeed. Mr. D-Man, people get killed by a 2 foot tall doll. What are we talking about here? Is Chucky talk?
Chucky. Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. Is a scary, scary, scary doll.
I don't
And
think
I hate dolls.
one of those movies.
What?
The Chucky movies, I've never seen one of them.
Oh no. I've seen the original one.
I heard that there was one
Actually,
where they introduced like a female Chucky and they had like weird Chucky doll sex, and that one I want to see just to see how fucked up that is.
you would.
I would.
Not the Bride of Chucky. Is
It's
that what you're talking about?
immediately like I've got to see what that's like. That's got to be really weird, and it's I bet it's awesome. And
I
if it's
bet
not
it's
awesome,
awesome.
then they really missed a big opportunity to do something really weird.
You know, I cannot say I have not seen that one.
You have not? Kyrie saying it wasn't that good. See, they really could have just gone all out. Done a version of like the Team America World Police with the
Heck
marionette puppet
yes.
and that thing. I have never
America.
laughed so
Fuck
hard in my
yeah. Love that one.
I like the scene how it builds up because the guy and the girl are talking and she's like, I'm falling in love with you. And he's like, I can't.
Hmm.
And she's like, if you could promise me you would never die, I'd make love to you right now. So he looks her straight in the eye. I will never die.
Hmm.
And then they go on to have that the greatest, like I was gonna say the greatest puppet sex scene, but I don't know if there's any others. But we were just dying in the theater, like tears in our eyes with how and then you see the unedited version
That's actually the only version I have seen.
where they're like pissing and shitting on each other.
Yeah. It's
It's
been a long time since I watched that movie.
so good. So they could have done something like that with the Chucky movie. They should have, and it sounds like they fucked it up.
We I don't know if anybody knows the game Heroescape. Do you know what that game is? It's a
I
board game.
I I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about
It's
it.
like a nerdy board game. Anyway, we have that game and we have Heroescape nights. And one of our characters that we actually have the Marvel characters. Um, and whoever gets the Captain America, we play the intro song during their move to, to their move. We play the intro song for that movie.
Oh, really?
The America, fuck
Fuck,
yeah, that one.
coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Yes, that one. That's the one.
So kiss my ass and suck on balls, America.
Yes, that is the one. Hey, we're not done
Oh,
yet. We're almost done. Anyways.
so great.
She was chit chatting. Let's go jump on the trampoline. She wants to go jump on the trampoline? You're taking her to the trampoline? I don't know about that. Yes, that is the song though. You are
Yeah,
singing. We play that one when if anybody plays the Captain America character during their move. It is hilarious. Good, good stuff.
I used to know this guy who was in the military, and he talked about when they were overseas in the Middle East, and he's like, "Yeah, we had to do this fucking bullshit. We had like take convoys of food and dropping off to all these poor people over there. So we'd blast that song on the speakers of our car, America, fuck yeah!" While we're like kicking the food in like in the containers out onto the ground and just running off. I'm like, that's both hilarious and horrible at the same time, brother.
Yeah, what the hell?
You know,
What the hell, man?
uh, I wasn't like really good friends with this guy. He's just someone to kind of. I want to make sure I stress this. Like,
I just wanna say,
guy wasn't my homie or anything like that.
he and I weren't great friends, so
Yeah.
Just want to make that perfectly clear to everybody on here. I don't condone the things he was saying.
That's exactly it.
Oh man, good stuff.
Did your husband come and rescue you from the baby?
Yes, she is apparently going to go on the trampoline, which
That's a great idea. Of course,
I'm,
that's
I'm like, I don't know that that is a great idea, but
just
all
call
right,
her and
bye.
jump. I bet she has fun, or she hates it worse than anything ever. You'll know right away.
We'll find out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mr. T-Man, just so you know, I don't know that guy. That is Rob.
I know him. It's just I'm not really good friends with him. But he would tell some screwed up stories. I'm like, all right,
Sounds like it.
right. I know, right?
It does indeed sound like that. Starting on your next page there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Just kind of did everything I needed on that other one for now. So time to start getting some detail going on this one. Like
Yeah.
I said, I got to get moving. Got
Lots of pressure.
deadlines to meet, fans to not disappoint. I have fans, like five. We worked that out, but
I mean, that's more fans than I've got, so
I don't know about
you
that.
know, you you rock that.
I
Don't you
just
be acting like that's nothing.
I just spend a lot more time whoring myself on the internet than you do. So
You don't know what I do in my spare time.
that's true. That's fair.
You're like, actually, I do. You're usually talking to me. Oh man. Kai Clark says, "Wow." I don't know what they're saying "wow" to, but it could be anything at this point.
Considering our weird conversations.
Oh, Tyra says, "I'm half a fan of each of you." Oh,
Oh, well, there's at least one.
I will eventually take the other side. At least I'll try. I just feel like I need to maybe put my table down more. I don't know what I want to do.
I I don't know what you're complaining about. That's looking really good though. I like the shadow shapes in the shirt, and then like the like cross, like the line work to kind of give it that shade. I do know what you are like. That's true. We got to work on those fears. I actually been meaning to bring it up. I kind of forgot. I think you were telling me like you were waiting for your kid to go to bed the other night so you could watch it, and then I'm like, oh shit, right, that's right. I kind of forgot that it was. I just so no, I haven't yet. So after this, I'm. Oh, you still haven't seen it? Little shit. So I'll probably go get something for dinner, make something for dinner, and then go watch it. Probably ground beef mixed with eggs. Eggs. Like put eight. What'd you hear? Did I say AIDS? You're like Rob. Hamburger mixed with AIDS. A side of AIDS. Carnivore diet is going strong though. Today is like because I started on the 11th of last month, so down 15. All right, I do another check in tomorrow with the scale, and hopefully everything's still going right.
Wow, I don't want to brag, but I have lost 8 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
Sounds like you're bragging.
Yeah, I
You know
am.
what? You should.
Eh,
What's your
uh,
secret?
I've just been actually working out.
Well, that works too.
Oh no, they say they can't hear me.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, it says there we go. All right.
sorry. Who knows? My phone's stupid.
I don't know that it's your phone. I think it's just internet connection or YouTube or something. It's
I thought you were going to say, I think it's you.
I know. I was like, oh, I better make sure I edit this right because she's gonna think I'm talking shit on her. And while I do that often, in this case, not what I was doing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ishka Nirvana says we know her secret workout. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Mm, that does help.
wow. See, Jessica will run with this. She like, I'll take that joke right from you.
It's true. It is true.
There is reasons that you got multiple babies.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no secrets. Let's be real here.
Hmm. So, how do you like your new art space now that you've moved into the basement?
I like it. I like it. Actually, I will show you here. I wonder if I can make my. I don't know. So this, I've got your art here.
That's our art. Uh-oh, we're getting robot sounds, connectivity issues. Yeah, it went a little spotty there, off and on while you were showing all the stuff.
I think it is my phone, but it also could be that I'm in the basement, and so I'm actually gonna have a Wi-Fi extender brought down here. So hopefully this won't
It's
happen
been
again.
working pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Can you guys still hear Jessica in the chat? I know it went spotty for a minute, but it's back to normal. It's funny. It's like once you started moving, it went all goofy. But now that you're back to,
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Gaten said I can't hear her at all.
and then there, see, it's back now. So that's weird.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong, guys. I'm sorry.
It's pretty unacceptable behavior on your part, some.
I know. I know. I know. You're not wrong. It is.
We'll let it slide this time. This time only.
Thank you.
We be generous and understanding only today.
That's nice. I'll take that. Rob will not kick me off the stream.
No, not today.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'll try to get this fixed because I'm sure a lot of it has to do. Yeah. So I guess I know it's spotty down here. That's why I did a speed test and it said it was fine, but I just know from, I mean, we have our toy room and my kid's bedroom down here, or two of my kids' bedroom, and I just know that it gets that way. So I'm not super surprised, truthfully. So that's why we're getting the old Wi-Fi extender. So hopefully
But it was working just fine for like the longest stretch of time. It was only in that last minute. So I don't know.
it says it's time to get off, Jessica.
But bump.
But
Always time for that.
it's true.
If you're lucky.
I I watched Lisa Frankenstein. Have you seen that movie?
No.
It's streaming. I don't know if it ever was in theaters. I didn't even know what it was, and it popped up today, and so I watched it. And oh, that is something else. That movie.
So not worth seeing.
It's kind of funny. I mean, it takes place in the '80s, so I was like, oh, I'll give this a shot.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It is off the wall. I mean, it's like this guy gets, comes, I mean, Frankenstein, right? Raised from the dead. And it's a teenage girl who accidentally raises him. And then he's missing body parts. So they have, I don't want to give away spoilers, but at one scene, they walk in on a couple and they're doing it. And he needs a, you know what? He doesn't have one of those. And so he chops it off this guy. And the whole thing goes flying in the air and lands in a trash can, and you see the shadow of it on the wall.
You might have just sold me on needing to check it out.
It was unexpected. I didn't see that coming. I was like, what am I watching right now? But also, I kept watching.
You kept going. So
Mhm. I did indeed.
well, I might just have to look up that scene on its own. Just so I can know.
He like chops it with a big hatchet, and then the blood splurting on the girls' faces.
Oh my God.
It was it was outrageous. I was like, what is going on here?
I sent you that Muppet thing, right?
Yes, you did.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That was so great. Oh, I think uh, it needs a um, dim
Needs its own.
on the channel
Yeah.
because. see.
Are you going to show it?
Oh, yeah. It's on YouTube. It's fair.
I guess that's true.
Here we go.
Oh, no children are watching this.
He just keeps going.
It just keeps going wrong.
Oh my god. It's so funny to me that somebody took Muppets and like, oh, we're gonna have them busted nuts all over the place. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be gross. It's never gonna end. Oh god.
I did open that. Thanks. And I was like, what? What
Right.
did I just open?
That's what D-Man's like. What? Oh,
Oh, man. Funny stuff.
it was worth it in every way possible. That was worth it.
Oh, man. Ishka Nirvana says, what is the ladies' YouTube channel? Rob, I subscribe to your channel. There you go. I think mine is just Blackbird Ink Art, but I don't remember.
I was like, it's your own channel there, girl.
I'm the worst. I don't do much with it. But sure, check it out. I've got some videos that I did of some of my paintings and stuff. So,
Like, I don't do it, but sure, check it out if you want. If you want to waste your time.
yeah. I think there's like 6 videos on there or something. Because I'm lazy. So, you know. But I will probably jump off here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, probably. It's time for me to go get some dinner. Dinner.
Beef.
And, yep, gotta stay on that carnivore shit.
That's pretty cool, though. I'm glad you're doing it. I'm glad it's working.
Yeah, it is so far. So,
Pretty spectacular. I mean, next time I see you, there might not be much of you left.
I'll be all shrunk up. You're like, you're not the guy I remember. The guy I knew was a big tub of shit.
I would, first off, I never think that. Second of all, I would never say it.
Even if I thought it, which, maybe, but I wouldn't,
Yeah,
wouldn't verbalize it to your face.
exactly. What are you talking
Say it
about?
quietly behind your back.
Exactly.
If anyone's listening, Jessica's not
Unlike you that
married.
said Bobby and I are fat earlier. 2 of you can't fit at the booth. Okay, I know when someone's making a weight comment. Tyrus says, hell, I have a twig body and that big head. I doubt that. Be kind to yourself. You know what I really need?
$1 million.
I don't know if you have one of these, but I need a ruler.
Oh, I have several. I will mail you one.
Wow, thanks.
It's just as
That's real.
mail me a package of artwork like you've been talking about for the last 8 months.
Bitch, I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Did you say bitch? Did you?
I did not. I would never say that.
Nah.
I did not. I didn't know you were going to say that, though.
I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but
Tyrant says Dollar Tree has rules.
he's just saying. He's just saying. If
I
you got a
know.
if you got a dollar,
I do. I'm not that broke. I suppose I should just go buy myself a
somebody
ruler.
super chat Jessica a dollar, and then
I do have a Dollar Tree down the street from me within walking distance, so I have no excuse.
wow. Yeah, but is Dollar Tree gonna have a good ruler? I guess.
What
A,
what
what
is
what
there a
what?
bad ruler?
Yeah, they're a cheap.
What, because it's a Dollar Tree, they're gonna be crooked or something?
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
What do you get from Dollar Tree that's actually any good?
Ishka Nirvana says nobody needs a ruler.
Freehand those straight lines.
I did, and they look like garbage. That's why I'm saying maybe that's not the best. Uh, I'll go get myself a ruler. You know what? I will. And I'll mail you that damn package. You know what? I'm going to start doing stuff that I say I'm going to do.
I'll just say okay.
Wow.
Remember we were gonna do a secret chest of death in the overhead of the garage.
Oh, actually, I might just jump up there and do that and send a video one day because we can get to it now.
Well, it's supposed to be a live unpackaging.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Okay. Well, we will do that. I'm just going to climb up there. I'm not going to get it down, but I can climb up there and get to it real easy now
because now,
because we moved some crap.
oh, you kept trying to tell me way back when you were pregnant. You're like, I can just climb up there. I'm like, absolutely not. You do not climb up there in your pregnant state, please.
As if I couldn't have done it because I could have.
I was looking out for you.
I know you were. You're nice like that. But yeah, I actually can get to it now. I was thinking about that the other day when I was out there. I was like, oh, there's that. I just don't know what's in it. And I don't want this to be a disappointment for everybody. But my husband said, he said comic books.
Right.
But then he said, well, then he told me something else. And I was like, he doesn't know what's in there. It's just
Hey,
a bunch of porn or something.
that's what we've been saying. Like, it's probably that, and that would make it still worthwhile live stream.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Like when you put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyrus says, hey, Dollar Tree has some good stuff. That was my art store till I got adult money. They actually do have some good stuff now. It's still sometimes my art store.
I don't
No
think I've
judging.
been in one.
Well, aren't you just a little rich boy over here?
Wow. I don't spend a dollar. I spend $2 at Walmart.
Dude, the best Dollar Tree. There was one in Raytown, Missouri, which is right outside Kansas City. And this place was just trashed 90% of the time, but it had really good stuff. You would find the most off the wall stuff for $1 there because now it's $1.25, right? But sometimes you would go during their scheduled hours and the manager would put handwritten signs, closed for 2 hours, out getting vape juice or something. So you never knew if you were going to get in. It was great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Yep. Good old Raytown. Well, I am probably going to jump off, go get some dinner, see the fam, make sure my baby's still alive.
Wow.
I'm sure she is.
I
Just, yeah.
don't want
But,
that message.
yeah, I know. Me either. I want that either, but, my husband did say she was going to go jump on the trampoline, so
Right. Like, so I'm legitimately concerned.
not sure.
Well, I think
Oh,
dinner time.
oh, Mark.
God damn it, Mark Domowitz, sir. Mark
What?
with the greatest like art room in the world with all those video games and shit.
Oh my gosh, I opened that picture up and I was wow, I just kept looking. There's just so much stuff to look
I
at.
know it's like zoom in. What's that? What's that? What's this? Oh, that looks like a
Like a
great.
bunch of creepers, I know, but
Yes, we were all creeping on his area
creeping so hard, but it was awesome, Mark.
for
Not
real.
I showed my husband because he's a big gamer.
Oh, what do you
He was
think?
oh, he was like, "Oh, wow." He was like, I guess there was some Game Boy stuff that he was kind of envying there.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
it was fun that everyone shared their art rooms. I thought that was kind of a fun little
Yeah.
thing
I
for
mean,
everyone.
you posted that, and I thought, well, why not? Or
Right.
art spaces or spaces you create. It could have been like the spot on the couch you always have, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an art room. Just whatever's kind of your favorite space to be in. It worked out well. Everyone was. It was fun.
Mark says, Jessica, I was trying to read the books on your shelf too and silently judging. What were you judging? My Sarah J. Maas stuff, huh?
I
Was
was
that what
actually
you?
looking at the books on your shelves too. I was like, what is all this shit? What is she like an intellectual or something? This is bullshit.
None of the stuff that's on my shelf is intellectual. I have Stephen King novels. I have several Tolkien books, obviously Lord of the Rings. I like Levin Thumps. I've got the Inheritance series, which is Aragon. Uh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of C.S. Lewis stuff. That's that can be intellectual from time to time. But yes, I'm assuming it's the Sarah J. Maas, which is smut. But you know what? Whatever.
Oh my god, that's so great.
It is what it is. I am who I am.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That's why I love having you. You'll say some great shit. It's this.
Do I? I'm glad. I'm glad I don't embarrass you, Rob.
Well, I didn't say that.
Okay, okay.
Just kidding.
All right.
All right,
He
y'all.
says, "Oh, I'll have to add Moss to my reading list then." Mark, I will send you some ideas. I will send you some referrals for books if you're really into the old those smut. Dude, the last one that I was reading, I just finished. I had an Audible. I was alone in my house. Nobody else was there. And I felt embarrassed looking around because of the detail. I didn't stop listening to it, but I did feel very embarrassed.
You're like, oh,
Is she
going,
really going this deep with it? She really saying this right
going this deep.
now? Literally. It was pretty in depth. But
What she
that's
said.
all I'll say. Don't want to spoil anything. So Sarah J. Moss.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
All right. Well, your stuff, as always, looks awesome.
Well, let me
Killing
show
it.
you what I did originally. Since we were talking about the eclipse, that's the whole reason for our stream. We had to do the moon, so I did that in like 30 minutes and then moved on.
It's very cool.
Yours, yours is looking good.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like how you the way you did the light across the back, and then it kind of yeah, it's beautiful. I
It's
love
all
it.
kind of based on that space spray painting stuff that I used to do too. It was kind of that theory.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fun. Didn't take not
I kind of
to
thought
it.
of that when you were doing for sure. Very neat. Very Well, we will.
Yeah, I'm on for Saturday, right? Awesome.